Lesson 29. Time value of money. Time is the ultimate medium of exchange of value. When you give someone your time, you are giving him the part of you that you can never buy back. Therefore, I'm always puzzled to hear people talking about them wasting time. Do you know the value of your time? We want to use a quantitative measure like income because it's easier to measure compared to using satisfaction or other qualitative measures. Take your annual income and divide it by the number of months, weeks, days, and hours you work per day. The answer would be your hourly value. If you are making an average Singaporean income of $36,000 per year, you are actually earning $18.75 an hour. When you know that this is your hourly value, you can then start deciding what to do with your time. Imagine a hardworking graduate whose job description is doing administrative duties like photocopying documents, stapling and filing, with a pay of $15 an hour. It is unlikely that he will be getting a pay rise or bonus as he is doing things worth less than his hourly value. The rule of thumb is always to contribute more than what you are paid or what you think you are paid to do. On the other hand, imagine doing work that is worth $100 per hour, but instead you are paid less than $20 an hour. What do you think are your chances of a promotion and pay rise compared to the earlier example? There are 3 things that need to happen before one is able to consistently add value to their company. Number 1, be competent at the work that is in the job description first. When you are able to complete the work that you are paid to do in 6 hours, instead of the given 8 hours, you will find yourself having an extra 2 hours a day to do things of a higher value. Also, when we talk about being competent with the work you are supposed to do, I mean that your work should wow the people you are working for. You don't just meet expectations, we exceed it. You should get into the mind of your boss or client and understand their expectations of the end product. Make sure you deliver in excellence before the expected deadline. Always under-promise and over-deliver. Also, make sure you make a promise that is within standard. This must stretch you and give you butterflies in the stomach. Number 2, be competent in the work that is of higher value. Education is important. With free time, you constantly need to upgrade the most important asset you have, which is the brain. Like the computer, when you continuously upgrade its RAM, it runs faster, processes things faster, and can store more things. The same goes with the human brain. If you constantly upgrade it, it will be better. Observing is one of the best ways to learn. You need to observe what, when, why, how, and who they delegate to. Unfortunately, people are not able to grow because their bosses never told them what to do, and they are unable to care for anything besides their own job scope. This is a career suicide. If you are being told and you deliver, you are average. If you are being told and you already completed the task, you are ahead of the pack. The quality of your thought determines the quality of your life. The quality of your questions determine the quality of your business. Learn to ask good, probing questions. After asking these questions, it's time to take it to the next level. Always learn, apply, improve, and share. Knowledge is not enough, we must do. Willing is not enough, we must apply. To let your bosses know that you are competent and exceed expectations, you must now improve what was before and turn it better. If you want to multiply it to multiple folds, share it with others. Lastly, have the faith to continue it. Why do people mind their own business? It's because their efforts are not proportionate to the results they are getting, and they lose faith along the way. Many times, the bosses do not recognize their employees' efforts or even take credit for their work. Some office politics can also prevent people from value adding to their workplace. Control the controllable in this situation, as the controllable is our perspective towards the issue. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at changes. For example, no one in the right frame of mind would steal things from a beggar. But it is because they do not have much valuables to begin with. Hence, if people take advantage of you or take credit for your work, it means that you have something valuable and you are better than them. Acknowledge what is within you. Things are only possible to come from a place of abundance and in turn will overflow into giving. See how powerful you are and remain at the lowest point. Continue to be the servant leader in the work you do. The one who will gain the most will eventually be you. Thank you for joining me in this lesson. If you'd like to pick up a copy of my book, 30 Lessons in 30 Years, where I go more in-depth in each lesson, you can order it from my website or simply scan the QR code on the screen. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also follow me on all my social media platforms here. And I'll see you in the next one.